Good morning. I stand before you today as Kylie, a girl who finds inspiration to all of you now. I know the burning questions after hearing the title that I made, so flourishing. Am I a superstar yet after joining UTAR, right? Well, maybe not, but I'm certainly in my way. And let me tell you, this journey is nothing short but incredible. You see, we are all inhabitants within a bound called time. And time, the ceaseless flow of movement, is the unwavering companion of our lives. And it possesses the power to transform everything it touches. The renowned artist Andy Warhol once said, everyone is saying that time changes things, but it's actually you yourself who can change time. Isn't it fascinating how every passing decades and centuries brings monumental shifts to the world? From transformation of culture, economics, political movements, and so much more difference they made. So many possibilities, which is endless, people. During my almost 2 years in Utah, I always reoccur one question from all social medias from Utah students. They'll sound like this. Dear Utah student, may I ask you a question? Should us Utah student be working while studying? I want to earn extra living expenses, but I have so many assignments here and there, deadlines here, sorts. What should I do? Now, the answer, before I answer to everyone on the floor, I would say that today, I would like to address you a whole new world full of possibilities, opportunities, and abilities for you to shine. Into a rarely heard job from university students, well, at least in Utah based on my own experience. But before we delve deeper, let's go back to appreciate the humorous side of life. Have you ever heard the saying of, especially the elders, they'll tell you, do the right thing at the right time, don't think too much. Alright, I have heard it countless times, especially from one person. Okay, maybe he's in live. Hi Dad. Okay, he'll say, have you finished studying? Why are you still playing there, doing nothing? Do you know your responsibility is only study? Don't worry so much about money. Alright, so typical dad. He used to emphasize that all the students, you should fulfill all your studies using all your time, dear people. But let me ask the 008s on the floor. Are we still living that way? No, right? We have so many opportunities, temptations, everything we want from where? The internet. We have so many things that we want to show. We have so many things that we want to do for our life. YOLO, you only live once. Right? Study is our responsibility, dear students, but it should not be something that stops you from pursuing what you want. After the ever-knowing questions, let's think about it. We are naturally curious and yearn to explore beyond our textbook, even though it consumes us 24/7. In case you guys are wondering if my dad changed my mind now. Yes, he's now bragging with all the aunties uncle in the neighborhood, saying that, my daughter, I don't need to give her money anymore. She can work, do her own things. So, how do I make the change? It's by using time. The bound that actually makes us in a mold, and that's what I said just now. We should be the one who change time, not the time to change us. So, back to the question. Should we university students work? I guess I've said my point. The resounding answer, yes. But what are you trying to pursue when you work? That's the question. Are you going to the shop lots outside asking, are you fighting for promoter? Or are you going for the bubble tea shops and saying, are you looking for barista? Dear people, this is what our parents do at few decades before. Today, now, at this moment, you should wisely use the platform, our wise friend, internet. Don't get me wrong, I have no judgment with all the occupations in our society, as everyone plays an important role. But the work you sacrifice your studies for now, are they worth it? For you to just learn how to make bubble teas, and then you sacrifice your studies results, then you get a normal job, you get a normal life? Is that what you want? That's the question. Or you can have a better opportunities to fulfill what you love, what you have passion, what you haven't discovered. So, based on my experience, I started freelancing in 2021 when I was waiting for my STPM results. So I got promoted by a classmates of mine in Form 6, and then I started freelancing. So, this world full of possibility, it has led me into so many opportunities, especially in the pandemic. Let me share with you a very interesting project which I have actually went through. So, the remarkable experience is that I was given the opportunity to name a Chinese destined character from a fictional novel. So the writer approached me and said that she wanted to avoid the controversy happened to Harry Potter's by J.K. Rowling's for the character Chiang. So she suggested a name and asked me for opinions. Well, the thing is, the name she actually introduced, I can't find any single word from her pronunciation from Chinese. So I gave her 2 more names, and I explained, the meanings behind. For example, like a warrior, we want extraordinary, we want bravery, everything I can get from Chinese dictionary. And guess what? Merely 30 minutes. Ka-ching! The deal is off. She's good. I'm good. Everything done. So, the ideas I want to give here from this project is there are numerous various of jobs provided for you, opportunities, chances to do what you actually can do, or actually what you want to do. So, dear students, I would like to say that it's not wrong to work as a student. Student is just a title. It's just your main responsibility, but it doesn't hold your whole life. What holds your whole life is your passion, what you're talented in, what you haven't discovered, what's inside your heart, burning, people, burning. And yet you let the fire off because you're a student. Freelancing, it's a new world that you should discover in this decades, in this century, in this world you are born with. Our parents doesn't have this opportunity back then. Our grandma, grandfather, they have to work under the sun. They have to work for just the living expenses they need, not they want. But now you don't. And why is not everyone appreciating? You should not look back. You should discover something new for yourself. Jack Ma always said, you don't have to be the best. You have to be the first. Not first in freelancing, of course, that's way back then. Be the first to discover what you can do, not the others. So, I would like to end my talk by saying that, everyone, it's not what you are now that brings you back, that holds you down. It's what you want in the future that brings you over the mold, the time, your title, your roles, your backgrounds, everything. Please think of it, and let's all, from Utah, no matter you are in the Utah family or not today, as long as you are in Utah now at this moment, from Utah to superstar. Thank you.